Hi, my name is David Bruce, and today I'll be taking you through the grade submission process in Access Plus. So let's get right into it. Just go to iastate.edu and then click on the Access Plus link in the top bar. Then put in your credentials and then hit login. I'll be using a test system for this tutorial, but all the information will remain the same. So just click on the Faculty/Advisor tab in the upper right hand corner when you've reached the main login page. And then in the left hand column, click on Instructor Class Lists. Then, you'll be given a list of all of the courses that you are currently able to enter and submit grades for. Go ahead and mark the radio button next to the course that you would like to enter grades for, and then click on Enter Grades in the left-hand column. You'll then be given this page here, which has a lot of information. So I'll start from the top, move my way down, and then towards the right. On the very top here, we have when the page was last updated, what the grade submission deadline is, and then the title of the course. And then right below that, use these buttons to navigate through the pages of the students' names. Below that, you'll have a Save button, which is very, very important because any changes you make to the page down here while you're giving grades will not be saved until you hit the Save button. So if you want to go from page 1, say moving on to page 2, click the Save button before you leave the page. On the bottom, there's also these numbers and the Save button. So before you change pages, always click Save. Before you close the browser, always click Save. Below that, we have these columns here. The leftmost column will have the student's name alphabetized by last name and their student ID number. Over here, we have the A through F scale as well as the satisfactory fail option. In either scale, just mark F for a failing grade. If you do have to give an F grade, then you also need to input a comment to accompany that grade. If the student completed the course, the F should be coded as F earned. If no grades for any academic activity are evident throughout the semester and, to your knowledge, the student did not attend class, the F should be entered with the comment of never attended. If the student stopped submitting coursework and stopped attending class, the F should be entered with the comment of stopped attending. And in this instance, you will also need to enter your best reasonable estimate for the last date of academic activity for the student. So the last time that they were in class or the last time they logged into Blackboard. Now, along with the grading scales, there are also two other options, incomplete and non-report. For incomplete, university policy states that incompletes may only be assigned when the student is passing at the time of the request, so the student must request an incomplete. But special circumstances beyond the student's control prevent completion of the course. In general, failing the final exam or project or not submitting coursework as a result of inadequate preparation or learning are not valid reasons for submission of an incomplete grade. For more information regarding incompletes, please visit the Office of the Registrar's website. Also, a non-report is for any grade that is not yet able to be submitted. So, if the class goes past the end of the term and past the grade submission deadline, mark the grade as a non-report for now. Once the grades are determined, you will submit them through the late grade process in Access Plus or send a paper copy of the grade report to the Office of the Registrar. So let's just enter a few grades. Let's give some A, B, C, D, an F, and we'll say that's an F earned, an F will say that was an F never attended, and then another F, and we'll say that was a stopped attending, then some A's, B, B plus, C. I have left the last date of attendance blank to demonstrate the error systems built into the grade submission webpage, but always remember to enter a last date of attendance when entering an F stopped attending. And then you'll just continue to enter the grades, and then click Save before leaving. If you fail to enter a valid last date of attendance, this error message will show up, and on the web page, the errors will be highlighted in red. And then just click Save, and the page will save. Then you'll be able to go on to the next page, whether you go to page 2, 4, whatever, however you want to go about that. Then you just go ahead and continue entering grades. So, once you're done entering grades, you'll click the Save button, but the grades have only been entered. They have not yet been submitted. To submit the grades, you'll click on the Submit Grades button in the left-hand column right underneath the Enter Grades. Then, click on Submit Grades. You'll then receive an email confirming to you that the grades have been submitted. If any of the students have their grades still marked as non-report, it'll be indicated by this number here, and then you can just click on the Edit Non-Report Grades button to bring you to an Entering Grades page that will only show you the students whose grades are marked as non-report. You'll then want to click on Class List with Grades, and then it will give you this page here, which will show you the student, what grade has been submitted for them, a comment about it depending on if it's got any special circumstances attached to it, and then the timestamp for when it was last submitted. So you can use this page to go in and confirm that all of the student grades have been submitted correctly. One thing that you should note is that you are able to resubmit the grades at any time until the grade submission deadline, which is indicated right here on the class list with grades page and in the same place on the Enter Final Grades page. You'll also want to note that if you are resubmitting grades, you only have to click on the button which has now changed to Save/Submit instead of just Save. You don't have to go back and click on the Submit button because it will automatically be resubmitted. And that will conclude this tutorial. If you have any questions, please consult the Office of the Registrar's website.